Don't bump it at all.
Good girl. Okay. Come on.
She can actually transport this way too. We could just easily take it back. Yeah, I mean, she has no reverse. She has forward, no reverse. It's another zebra thing. And they will literally go through. They just put this out and go through. It's like a boat hole. I'm getting the impression she doesn't really care for him. I don't know. It's a feeling.
I don't know why.
He never told me that.
That makes him a smart man.
That's why you're here.
I was telling him, if you can hear Brian, I was telling him about that horse that had the 3 routes that went every which way, the Arab mare that we ended up having operated on up at UC Davis. She had one root that was coming out of her face in front of her tear bone here. Do you remember that gray Arab mare that we did with Dr. Miller over at Tony? You were over there. Tony was there, and Richard Miller. Anyway, this was Murrieta Equine. Anyway, she had one root that was coming up here. Okay, so, and one that we thought was a tooth coming out of the hard palate, it was the root. Went across this way and down through the middle. The other root went all the way underneath the other teeth. We'd like to lose the Norco look.
Apparently, don't you feel that type and just bring it up to my stand there?
I have more confidence now. She's making a trailer.
Oh, famous last words. You shouldn't say that till we're done.
Knock on wood.
Didn't you learn anything about horses yet? You do your bragging once the horse is put to bed.
Lay over here. Up one side.
Hey, look at how active her ears are for that sedated. He used Torphenol and yeah. It's funny, they don't even have the jerky reaction that a horses do either. They really don't have the side effects. Yeah. Although I value sedation, the worst injuries I've gotten from animals is under sedation. Because they'll just all of a sudden come unglued. It's like you get lulled into this complacency where you're working and then all of a sudden, boom.
I don't do complacency.
Yeah, good.
If she gets me, it's because she's just too fast. Easy. Look like a net. Not too fast. Easy. Use the plastic game after it. I just don't know some bigger way.
So how did your horse do in the makeover?
Well, he did good, but the day before, my adopted kid was riding him, and he was riding him up there, and they fell. They slipped like on 6 where the concrete and gravel meet. It was really slick.
Yeah.
He fell, so he was sore. So he couldn't canter the whole 3 days or 2 days. So when we rode up to the pumpkin, he was kind of slipping out underneath himself. So we got to the pumpkin, I sat in the chair, and I said, you know what, I'm going to pull him out. Well, just from that portion on,
Yeah.
because he was limping pretty good.
Yeah.
And
That's too bad.
but then the next day I did everything. We did everything. We rode the trail part of it, went up to Saddle Store, went down to Riverbed. He did everything fine.
Cool.
Because he was broke, you know,
Yeah.
he's super broke.
I don't
But,
like those programs because of the 90-day thing.
And you
Because
don't know how they're doing it too.
there's
It
too
was
many
hard.
people. Yeah, there's too many people
It was
doing all the
hard.
wrong things to make it happen. And
Well, I did things the way I normally do them, so it took
Yeah.
me a lot longer than everybody else to be riding him. But it was like, well,
you know, then it got to be the trick things and the this thing. You know.
everyone lays them down and they do, you know, they
Yeah,
do what
no.
they have to do. And it's like, you know, we just did it the normal way, and
Yeah, I'll bet.
what was really bad that got to me was we could only give him 1 day off. And we had to work with him every single day. And it was like, he
yeah.
couldn't just be a horse, you know.
Well,
I
the
couldn't just be
zebra,
a-
well, her, since I've gotten her, every day. I mean, what you're doing now would not have been possible the day I brought her home. There's no way. I worked with her every single day. And I work with her in a squeeze. I've been doing things in preparation for this visit.
Yeah, right after the makeover, he had 2 weeks off. And I took him on a camping trip, and he was perfect. He wasn't sore anymore, and we did the parade.
I
and
mean,
we
if
did
it's
some
done
other
right, it's awesome in teaching people
Yeah.
that slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
But and in 90 days, slow and steady can win the race.
Yeah.
But if you're going to try and do it as a weekend crusher, which a lot of these people are
Oh,
doing,
yeah. They're riding
they're
the next
drugging,
day.
they're throwing, they're doing, you
Yeah.
know. That mare, I saw the wounds. I saw her hobbled, 3-legged hobbled, and trash, absolutely trash. So she had 1 or 2 choices: fight it or crawl inside herself and die. And the thing is, whoever's taking their horse is getting that. Eventually, the real horse will come back out again. I don't think I want to see that. If they didn't have the 90 days on it, I could do it. I used to do 1 day left, 1 day starting from wild to saddle.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. I didn't even believe in that system then. I did it. It was a way to make money, whatever, but I don't like the end result because you're missing too many things along the way. And it still takes. We used to screen the horses because I know I can't do it with that. You know what I'm saying? So you can bring me some wild March hare, but I'm not gonna make myself look like an ass because I know it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
My
Brian did,
zebra though now in the time that I've had him back is already working with overhead camera jibs, cables. People, 9 people in the stall with him doing all sorts of things, tarps blowing, things throwing, leading him anywhere, picking up feet all around, kids crawling underneath him and around him, and photographs and everything. So we start doing the in-studio work next month. So they gave me until July. I'm so happy.
Now, this halter may not
I know
work.
we have to change it.
So, he's gonna-
So we need to decide, is she sedated enough, do you feel, that you
well, she's let me do the front teeth and she'll let me do the back teeth.
can... Okay.
That part's going to be no problem.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is close this door then, and Cliff will go inside and put the other halter on.
Life and limb again.
Cliff, aka Guinea Pig. Go ahead.
They're great. Great people, I tell you. Watch out, Mama. I bet you she does, and I
What did I do with my whole thing?
No, go through the escape door.
Oh, was that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know.
It's the culture that you want.
She's full of beans today, is all I'm saying.
That's what
I'm saying it's, you know, I used to think all my friends that turned 50 before me, I was like, what is up with you people? I know now. My body hurts all the time. I'm not a happy camper, and I really don't want to deal with people anymore. At all. Ever. I love going to the studio because they think I'm wonderful and I leave before they figure out I'm not. Give me my check, on. Happy days.
Starting or finishing?
Very difficult to get today.
It's Azores.
Yeah. Actually, while you're here, you can take photos. Just make sure you switch it off in between.
Yeah, you're all right.
You've got the video cameras on.
You'll get a big reaction if it goes into your eye.
The video cameras on. Yeah.
Okay.
You're still going to be able to attach the same way?
That's all. That's it. I'm gonna videotape it. Well, they can.
I know we won't
They
have
can
so
get
much
you pretty
control,
easy.
but
Take your life insurance paid up.
What life insurance? I had that stuff. Once.
Oh, great.
in this economy.
Open that door.
This one? Hey, Mama. Oh, yeah. We'll all live, yes.
Good. Stay in there for a
Now
minute.
this feels loose enough to her. She's having thoughts, so I'm
Yeah.
just keeping.
I need you in there for a little bit. I've got to get this thing on her, so she might not be too happy about that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just kind of start doing it.
So I'll put it over her and then I'll
Okay.
easy. Undo the.
I wish I'd had this horse 5 years ago. I tried to convince the people that had her land to let me have her. They had no business having her. Yeah, I mean, I could have made a big difference because she is smart, and she does have a willingness to try. But she has been around the block enough now that she has no faith. Yeah, she has no faith.
Dr.
Evil
Blair.
person, I swear.
She's always like that, I swear.
Remember, you may have to give her another shot. Just saying.
Oh, this is
Tranquilizer gun, right?
Stay in there for now.
We're really
She
happy
can't
with
hurt
you in
She
there.
can't- No, she can't get you in there. You'll be out of there before.
How old is she?
9.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
We got
leave
your
it to
back.
the
Come
pro to
over
tell
here.
me, but that's what they told me. She's 9.
Say when you want pictures.
Whenever you think something's interesting.
Okay.
You didn't take pictures before she had her real jacked up Norco mouth. Do it like this.
I've got a hillbilly feeling myself.
Hey, Brian, your video camera's getting the door.
Oh, it's okay.
See that looking.
I have to sign a release.
Be
before you-
aware of Cliff because she's looking out. So put some backwards pressure on. Yeah, just so that she knows it's there.
Please. Well, there's also the sedation will be wearing off too.
Out is bad.
I'm gonna try to do this the unconventional way.
If you want your stand over,
Yeah, it's nice.
You should see this eye, Susan.
at least nobody can claim that I sold him a sedated horse without knowing. I'm just saying.
You've got to get this eye. You have got to get a picture of this
I already
eye.
told him that she was coming to do this.
Okay, Mama. Good girl. Watch when she puts her head up. Did you see that eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh.
How bad is it back there?
Being really good. Watch the eye when Sarah lifts her head up. The ears.
I was in an accident when I was in my 20s, and this leg was facing that way at the end of the accident. So this kneecap is not attached by a ligament. And the other day I just stepped in a hole, that's all, and that kneecap slid out to the side and ripped everything.
Jeez.
not gonna show up unless it's either all in the
Yeah.
better than some else's.
See, Dr. Blair, they're not that bad.
You need a headband too. A headlight and a head fan.
Then they couldn't bump it and get up under the screen and take a lot better pictures. Hey Brian,
Yeah.
I know it's too late, but it's hard to get it.
What?
If you could get it under the screen, it would be a lot better pictures. Because with the sun, it's just going to be really... Okay.
Easy. Easy girl.
Aware he is. He is aware of what's going on.
Yeah, if you feel comfortable. No, you gotta get a swap line.
Basically what I've done, I've only had her a week, but what I did is every day she went into a sleeve, and I basically put a string tie on, reached in, pulled her tongue out to the side, did a lot of that handling. She wasn't chomping on me. She did a lot of screening her teeth to show, everything I thought he was going to do, outside of obviously the motorized stuff. But I did run slippers around her face, and I have the big Oxford loud one.
And help.
She was fine with all of that. The one thing about these guys is if they build a relationship with you, they'll let you do anything, But then everybody has to prove themselves. Every new person has to prove themselves. So
Good girl.
Should see what Brian did to my chihuahua once.
So not bad hooks though, huh? Are the teeth in alignment or no? Isn't that amazing? So that's not a mechanical parrot mouth. It's true. I'll tell you. Well, I've never seen one where they couldn't put their lip over their teeth.
Maybe now she can if the stretch.
Yeah, we definitely cranked that hard enough. That's for
Look at
sure.
those eyes. She's so scary.
Yeah.
Aww.
I think she's watching me if I get out of the chair.
You're on a downstairs.
Easy.
Well, hello. You're talking about eating her for dinner. I heard that.
Easy. Slow down.
It does not taste like chicken. That's all I'm
Gotta
saying.
be some African dish.
Well, now see, I was going to do a favor for you and breed her to my zebra male, so you could have a 3/4 zebra.
How old is it?
You sound like me.
I know his wife now has been doing movie stuff with me. Their lamb or their sheep was on Young and the Restless, and also now she's not food, but she's movie star. Every time he starts talking about eating him, I go, I've got a job for him. I can't eat anything I gave a name to. That's all there is to it. I'm happy with the cellophane thing. That works for me. Totally anonymous. Dick
Brush up the cow's out for me.
Dick's talking about Bill, and I said, oh, no, he's too old. He goes, no, they're great no matter what age. I'm like, no, that's all right. I have a bison. I'm going crazy.
Easy.
No.
Okay, I'll back up.
Oh, and then one of their cows. Did Val tell you? Or you probably weren't home when she brought the cow home. They have a black Angus. Yeah. They have a black Angus cow and a young one. And so Hari Krishna called me and needed a Hari Krishna. They needed a cow for their ceremony. And so Val said, they were asking her questions about the cow, and she said, well, so what kind of cow is it? She said, you should see their expression when she said black Angus. Because the cow is sacred. They don't eat, you know. I go, so did they feed you? She goes, yeah, they fed me a lot of food, no meat. Yeah. And she said the cow was finally getting fed up. They were doing prayers and touching her all over. And you know, heifers, when they get past a certain age too, their tolerance is gone. And she started kicking her foot up and stomping it. So Val told her, she goes, yeah, she's pretty much done. We're going to have to go pretty soon. Oh no, she just needs love. And right about the time she said that really cow can't fish her by a fraction. See ya, we're out.
Okay, yeah.
Easy, easy.
I had a job.
Easy, girl. Easy. I know. Good stuff.
I had a job years ago that I brought a baby giraffe down from Oregon. And unbeknownst to me, she had stood up and is looking out the back of the trailer. You know, it's a stock trailer, it's got a big opening. She's just looking out, all happy at the world. We had a caravan of people behind us. No traffic alongside of me, whatever. I'm like a Pied Piper going down the freeway. The police pulled me over and gave me a ticket. Said, yeah, it was a nuisance. I should have gotten a permit. I'm like, so what? You guys are going to make them go in a Pied Piper back behind you? They would have done the same thing. The whole ticket thing is making me crazy.
Yeah.
So when they say a horse is long.
Well, the thing is, they can't have cops on the road to support all those tickets. You go into court. I got 2 tickets. I showed up in
How was
court to
the back,
protest
Brian?
them. The cops didn't show up. They threw them out. Cost me time, but it's like they're writing so many tickets they can't show up.
Okay, here's the deal. She does have wolf teeth, but they're on the inside
Uh-huh.
of her molar,
Okay.
so the bit's not going to hit.
Okay.
So it's not going to interfere with the bit.
Okay.
I don't want to make her a first dentistry,
Okay.
a pain one. She's in pain and she might lose it.
Okay.
If at the end of it she loses it, they're going to do no harm. Use your teeth, there's another mouth.
Okay.
She's gonna sustain her workout.
I could just write it down and do
Longo
that, right?
Valley. And so she
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't hurt, yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, they can be extracted later if need be, but they don't need to be.
They usually don't continually erupt very
No,
fast.
no, there's all
You
the
just
teeth
gotta
are not going
read
anywhere.
Well, no, I know.
he will. She's 12.
Pretty aware, Cliff, so just,
Oh, yeah.
as I was saying.
She's a zebra horse.
Yeah, that's why I got this rope here so I can step back.
You can walk your friends. Go check her out.
That was it.
Only was just saying her wolf teeth. Those actually teeth are on the inside, though. There's no reason to. They're in front of the
Deep
molar.
dentistry without knowing.
Going on the big teeth right now.
Believe it or not, anything is unique or unusual. Lots of music videos. We do a lot of music videos. And a lot of weird animal combinations. I did Ozzy Osbourne and that music video. And they were actually, he's extremely kind with the animals. He was really gracious. But the types of animals they want just would crack you up in the combination.
Easy go. Easy.
I had a baboon for a little while. They asked me to listen.
I do not like monkeys at all.
I didn't want or ask for it,
Yeah.
but it was good. This was really good and well behaved and very predictable. And
I had a skunk. Skunks are actually really pleasant. They're a lot like cats in personality. Little tough to train.
well, that'll do anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run around the corner. I got some chickens in a crate. I want to
Yeah.
feed them.
Just like that. That's your,
Who's ringing?
Oh, crud, I walked.
It's a command.
Yeah, but you didn't make it perfect.
I haven't seen her whole body yet.
well, yeah, that's just protruding. Yeah, that's not anyway. I'm
No?
gonna try with the other tools.
See how her lip sticks on her cheek? Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, let's just stand up.
They pushed forward too far, huh?
Long time ago.
guys is if you do put them in a squeeze, you put them into somewhere where you can tie them and restrain them and let them deal with it in a safe way, they learn forevermore from that. I mean, where horses will sometimes keep testing it, see if really it's that length, that pressure might be a little different. These guys are done. Once they figured out that's it. Yeah. Another one? No, I'll probably get it. I had an ostrich. He just went up to a film up in Canada. He was from a roadside zoo.
Free.
Alright.
So it says,
Monday.
yeah. What's it, the 10th? What's the next one?
Oh, well, Monday in Malibu.
That's on the 13th, isn't it? 13th of June.
Brian, did you want me to pay her the cash that I have, and you can charge the difference of whatever?
Yeah, do that.
What do you want me to give her?
Normally give her 80.
But she had
she's
to
a
do a
lot
lot
more
of
drugs.
sedation, so.
And time too. So I don't know what you think. Maybe 120?
I won't argue.
Yeah, I guess you can.
Thank you.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm alive. That's my closing statement. I'm alive.